Should be live now. Are we live? Let me go tell Discord viewers. We are live now. Exclamation point. Let's just say live now. Whoa. Okay, so here we are. Am I audible? Are my levels good? I think I should be. Okay. Welcome, Spoonie and Mars and Bunny and DL. Welcome, Bacon and Ethereal and Marcus Aldon. And your character looks like a bunch of blocks to me. I'm sorry. Felix and Koneko and Terezi. Welcome, Terezi. And I think that's everybody. Oh god, and Logan. Okay. Just read. Okay, now to read what people are saying. Thanks everyone for the happy almost a decade. This is interesting. So I've been like vanished. I've been you know, hiding. Not really stagnant, but doing more things that require short bursts of energy, and then a lot of like crashes in between, just because that, you know, exhausting myself. But that's the thing is I couldn't do that. I couldn't be doing that stuff if I was also streaming regularly. So that's why I've been gone since I think April. But I'm back. I'm back for this because I think I've done this anniversary stream here in this room for the past like 5 years, I think. Maybe 4. I don't know. I've done this enough, and I've broken my like no streaming streaks enough to do this that I wanted to be consistent. Okay. All right. I'm trying to arrange everything so I can see all of the stuff that I need to see. I should put on some music. Where is it? Where's my music? It says it's playing. I don't hear it. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's gonna mess with me. I need it quieter. Or I could just turn my headphones down. I can just do that. Okay. Are you guys hearing the music? Oh, yeah. 6 years I've done it. It might. I don't know. You see, that's the thing is starting to lose count of just things. You know, it says like people say it takes like 7 years to be like a master of something, and then you sort of like plateau. I sort of see it like a how that's like the expiration of your novelty factor. Like after a certain point, it just starts being like, yeah, I keep doing this. Might as well keep doing it. Yeah, let me adjusting everything. Very quiet. That's interesting because it's a lot louder to me than I would expect it to be. What? Oh, let me arrange this here. So, last couple streams I did were mostly like or well, a couple streams ago, I did a really long thing that was really talky, because there was a lot of stuff that I just had to say outside of what I could really do, you know. For the sake of content, I have to just be a person sometimes. But I kind of, you know, as difficult as that was to do, to like, I had readied myself enough for it that it actually went, you know, smoother than most streams I try to do. So, I'm trying to do more, I've been thinking about more, segments and things when I do come back to regular streaming. But for right now, it is 7:24. It is July 24th. Had to get a potato. Potatoes are good. So, this is like the arc day for like my stuff in general. And there's it's first off, like it's the release date of my first album. But that was also an intentional thing. Like I also intentionally like put something like on that day in particular. And I think this stream is probably going to be about like context and stories. I did a stream where I talked about like musically I went through like all 3 of my albums and just like talked about the different like high MK stuff from like the musical angle and some of like the lyrical inspirations and shit. But I think it'd be interesting to focus more on context this stream. And along with that theme of context, let's see. Along with that theme of context, can I do the studio mode here on OBS? Please. There we go. Okay, where am I? Here I am. So, in the theme of, like, context and stories and all of that, I have, I'm using my old mic again, this is just not my standard mic now again, because now I have a shock mount for it. It's great. I have my old amp cabinet with my old guitar. This is the first guitar I got. I can plug that in a bit, and I'm probably gonna be doing some noodling as we chill out here. I have and my old keyboard, even though the new keyboard's sitting like right behind me. So things are gonna be pretty classic. I definitely feel like in terms of like where my creativity is heading, like I definitely feel like I'm sort of like lapping the kind of stuff that I want to write now, and the kind of stuff that I want to get into now is really similar to the kind of stuff I was doing when I started out. So what is time? Time's not real. Time's a construct. What's this audio input capture? Oh, there's 2. My mic was going in twice for some reason. That's strange. Okay. Welcome, anti-aliased polygons. Yeah, so it's crazy to think, like, Tumblr in 2012 was 9 years ago. Almost a decade. I remember it like it was yesterday. Because there was just a lot of stuff going. It was like I was coming out of high school, and so like you remember that. I had a lot of other shit going on at the time too. Time's a big circle. Yeah, time's a flat circle. Weird to me, you've been doing this since I was 10. Fuck it. It's weird to me that I've been doing this long. You know, like after like. Way back when, you know, when I was messing around in GarageBand with the string symphony packs and learning how like different orchestration things work and like making fan like Halo soundtracks and stuff. Like when I first started out doing that, I didn't think like, yeah, this is just gonna be my life for like half my life. Yeah, Shark Toy, I think I originally, oh god, I must have recorded that in 2011. I think I've been posting music online in general since like 2010. But I had way more like, you know, older like guitar stuff. Speaking of, let's talk about where things are at right now, because I have been gone for a while. I mentioned that I've been doing something, so let's talk about this gap here. So Buzzified is the main thing I got going on right now. Let me see if I can pull up some web pages here for demonstration. For patrons right now, all of the songs on the album but 2, only because I'm not done with the last 2, are available early. Let's see. How to... Please, ops, work with me. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. So, another thing is, through all this, I'm gonna be going through some updates right now. But then I'm just gonna be getting into story time, basically, and noodling, and, we'll probably mess around with the, projects I'm working on right now a little bit toward the end of the stream. But feel free to drop in any, like, questions in the chat, and I'll just, from time to time, just go over them. If you want to know the context behind any song in particular, or anything you want to ask, but that's a general theme, go for it. But right now, I am doing something called Buzzified. If any of you got on board during Jacqueline Hyde or Crow's Eyed, this is the third one. This is that again. Basically, I've been spending the last year or so working on a visual album. And I think all of the footage that we shot, if I put it all together, would be like over an hour. I think like we accidentally shot a feature-length film for this stupid fucking plague doctor character. But that's happening, and it's one of those things where I started posting it, and I was like, okay, I got a trajectory of this, and then I had some hiccups, and then in that downtime, my brain started working enough that I'm like, oh shit, there's so much more I could be doing here. And so I just kind of, we went back to capturing more footage and getting more stuff like that, and toward the end of this year, I'm going to put all of that out in one piece. But as of right now...
Doctors will tell you to eat less carbs or get more exercise. And it's true, changing eating habits and more physical activity can help. But it's a completely different lifestyle, which can be overwhelming to even think about.
We got drugs, the kind that you can get if you feel all fucked up. Won't hear you up and shit'll get you buzz. Gotta say that every cell in you will love.
Yeah, you can check this out on your own time, and that is not the only thing that is on this page to observe. There are many things hidden. Past case.dog/buzz. If you like solving puzzles, there's places to look. My Discord has some of the bushes hacked out. But as the visual part releases, as the music part releases, so too does the extended story of the Etceteraverse. Logan says the Case cinematic universe. You have no idea. You have no idea. There are things I've thought about for a very long time, and I'm doing them, and you'll see them eventually. I haven't just been inhabiting my own, semi-fictional alternate reality. There is a podcast that I was in. Here it is. I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. So I was in a podcast called Second Star to the Left. I play basically a disembodied voice in the main character's head that becomes more of a character as it goes on. It's got 10 episodes. There is a roundtable discussion we just did like last weekend that is going to be going up after. And I strongly recommend checking this out. The rest of the cast is like they were all like incredible to bounce off of. Everybody is really like fit for their characters too. The writing is really interesting, and you should check it out. I wish I could be more. This is written by E. Jade Lomax and Aisha Farah, and Ashani Kanetkar is my co-star. Star, is you get it? Because it's like about space, and it's about scouts that are the first people to be on potentially colonized planets that see if it can be made habitable, and chances are you die, but if your planet's good and your first settlement survives, then you can have a colony built on your planet, and either they'll name it after you, they'll build a statue of you. You'll be a hero. You'll be like Romulus for Rome, But this is a story about some of those scouts and other people involved in their job. My song is in Strange Case of Starship Iris. Yeah, there's people know each other, and people the like audio drama online writer world is pretty small, actually. It's pretty small. And that's cool. That's kind of cool. Is just you can bump into a few people who are also doing cool things, and you can make stuff like this happen. I had a blast doing this, and I think you should listen to Second Star to the Left. Let them know if you want to see the Space Pirate sequel. Anyway. China symbol. So, something else. I think over a year ago now, I put out the instrumentals for my first 3 albums. So Far, Self I Can't Keep, and Here. I also did them a bit later for Jacqueline-Eyed and Crow's-Eyed. So these are only on Bandcamp right now, and you would have to basically download like everything to get them like in one piece. So what I'm doing instead is I stripped out all of these have backing tracks too, so you can sing to them. Or whoa. Yeah, you can do like karaoke. I'm sorry, there's just I don't know why this is here. But oh god. Where was I? I I think it's in my iCloud drive. I just want to pull up the album art here. Yeah, here we go. Please. Yeah, can I make you full screen? Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is on Spotify in the next week or so, you're gonna see this appear. And this will contain all the instrumentals for all 48 of the songs from High Am Case 1 to 3, from So Far to Self I Can't Keep to Here. All of the instrumentals streamable on Spotify. Plus, there's 2 versions of Spring Cleaning. There's the really chillax one that I put up on YouTube back in the day. There's an instrumental mix for that. And there is the boppier one, the more upbeat one. There's also a prototype version of Ties, which was a soundtrack piece that I wrote that I added on to the end because I had 48 and the maximum tracks on CD Baby was 50. So I was like, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Anyway, so that's coming, and on Spotify already, on my like own artist profile, there's some featured playlists. I don't know if you'll have to tell me if they show up because I'm trying to make this work still. This was something that I wanted to have done by today, but there's still some things I don't know about Spotify. Basically, there's some playlists on my main Spotify. If I can go, maybe I can just find me. There's playlists for acoustic tracks. There's playlists for like poppier, more upbeat tracks. Do I have featuring Ham Case fans outside? Oh, they don't have the curated playlist. Damn. Well, I'll get that to show up, and then along with all of the instrumentals, I will also have a playlist for those. So you can have different vibes if you're streaming, if you're working on stuff. You can pull up a playlist with acoustic stuff, with or without vocals. You can pull up some like heavier like guitar jams, with or without vocals. And you can get those. You can get all those playlists separately. Does that include the instrumentals for the bonus tracks and Self I Can't Keep? Is that what you're asking? Like for that Ties instrumental. Ties is probably my favorite track so far. Yeah, that's Ties is actually compositionally. I actually really like that song. Ha! All the ha's in chat. Oh god. Clipping too much. Let me just catch up on chat here for a second because I've just been monologuing. I like how your stuff seems to come in ways. Come to think of it, Self I Can Keep, and then Jacqueline-eyed, and then Here, and then Crow's-eyed, and then the Green Blues, and then Buzzified. Yeah, that's intentional. There's a very what is it? The Caduceus? After I started like Case Jackal as a different artist name, like it was mostly because like I wanted to do something different, and I didn't want to wait until after I had done 3 High Am Case albums. Like there was something I had in mind that it was just like I need to do this like now. Like I need to just hop on this and just develop it. And it sort of just came from wanting to do different production styles. Because I Am, which was the first No, Bite Me was the first thing that I did in and of itself. That was not intended to like, I didn't know what that was gonna be for. Jacqueline and I hadn't materialized yet, but I originally did with just like a couple tracks. The drums were originally auto-generated by Logic. I didn't even write that shit. But I did go in and change the fills and the kicks and stuff later. Do you miss your high school years? No, no. I mean, senior year, like senior year was pretty cool because I didn't have to be in school for half the time. I'd finished up my like all the credits I needed. So like I only had to show up at the beginning and end of the day. So I would just hang out like either in the commons or at McDonald's or whatever the fuck, the computer lab. And that was pretty chill. And that was also the year that AKV blew up. Like Ask Carcat Voice, when I started my Carcat blog way back in the day. So I would sometimes be like, I couldn't use Tumblr, but I could use like Google Drive and shit. So sometimes I'd just be like compiling like answers and stuff in like my free time at school, in high school. That was that was pretty fun. But like, I don't know. I was less of like a person then. Like I do things now. I haven't gone running this year, but I exercise. I like making fires. I like bugs now. Like I just seem like I feel like in high school I was way more uptight about a lot more things. Maybe that was more helpful. Maybe I had a better attitude. Maybe I was like more focused, but I was too stressed over like nothing. Like I feel like I deal with stress issues now, but like back then I was stressed over like nothing. And that's why I wouldn't want to go back to that, because like I like now, like today when I'm stressed about things, I can put like names to them. I can write them down. I can identify them. But like when I was a teenager and I was just stressed and like felt bad, like what the hell, what would it be? What could it possibly be? I don't have to, but I'm sorry, I went off at the tangent. University has me, okay. I gotta scroll down. The bonus tracks and self I can't keep. Which ones? I gotta refresh myself. I'm sorry. It's been 9 years. Well, it's been like 4 years since this, but oh, the like sick, like the interludes. Oh wait, I just can't see the hang on. Let me log in. I'm sorry, I'm not logged into my own Bandcamp. This is how... Email confirmation oh, god damn it. Don't do this to me. Come on. Yes, it was me. Okay. Can I do it? Please. Oh my god. Okay, I can't accept the email from a different computer. Hang on. I'll look at this off screen on my other laptop and I'll answer that question. For a long time I didn't realize there was a chill versus heckin' version of things like spring cleaning. The chat on screen isn't updating. What? I don't know why it does this. I don't know why OBS has to mess with me like that. Can I like reload you? Oh, there we go. All right. You're an adult now and you know how shit works. There's less unknown. Therefore, bugs are cool. Bugs are awesome. They're machines that were shaped that way because of like lowest common denominator factors. Bugs are fascinating. Insects, like neural networks, are like they're like not superconductors. They're like circuits. They don't have a brain as much as like their eye will detect something, and then the nerves that that detection, like they go straight to like a circuitry that says like, all right, move your legs, and there's like nothing in between. Move your wings. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Ants and bees, they order themselves to produce surplus by default. They specialize into multiple different roles, and then each one of them is just fantastic at the thing that they do. Demos and acoustic things. I would say that the acoustic recordings, I'm trying to pull them up here. I'm sorry. I'm like, my focus is split. The things that are acoustic and the demos usually are like projects that I either don't like have anymore, or like the acoustic stuff is usually recorded like all at once. So like I can't really separate the guitar and vocals because they're in the same audio. What is your favorite bug? Right now it is, let me find it. I gotta find it. Here. The grapevine beetle. It's just a big, like, generic looking beetle. It's got some dots on it. But there's this grapevine back in my house. And it's just, we found a bunch of these on it, and I've just been so fascinated. They're like thumbs. These are like thinner than the ones that were on the plants. The ones that were in my backyard were like round. You try just doesn't have its constituent parts out there anymore. Yeah, its constituent parts are oh god, what did that song become? God. Was that on Stuff I Can't Keep? Did I use that? I know that song became something. Let's not. Okay. Someone design hearing aids shapes like them and say they hear stuff through the grapevine. Oh my god. I've heard a similar version of that pun recently. You try got your ears for something? I think it did. I can't say for sure. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't end up, maybe I scrapped that. I might have scrapped that. I guess I scrapped that. Yeah, and there's no way I would not be able to find that project. It's really hard for me to like. The reason I couldn't get this done is because I had to like scroll. I had to like dig through like archives and like old drives and like random shit, like my old file systems that I don't know how to navigate anymore to like find stuff. And then I had to go find like old sounds for some things to make sure that they would all play. So it's like, yeah. You tried. Wasn't it sort of repurposed into Daydreamer? Was it? Oh, no. Daydreamer was Great Day. There was a song called Great Day that I turned into Daydreamer. Wait, like We Mars and Trying Too Hard, like the main reasons I like kind of divorced myself from those two releases and like wanted to redo all the shit is because like I had nothing to write about when I was a teenager. Like I had no, like everything was so abstract like I couldn't. I didn't sound serious writing about like anything. Like I don't think I had anything serious to write about until Smoke Damage, honestly. And then all of a sudden I had like infinite things to write about. Know Me Yet was very intensely like it was not about anything and then it was about something. Context. Let's talk about context. I stopped playing the music because I started playing other music and I just forgot. Because I don't normally listen to music unless I'm working on it. Let's vibe. Yeah. I know the music's quiet. I need it quiet so I can talk. Okay. Oh. Where's that thing with all my albums again? That was good for that was a good visual for the conversation. I can't find it. Oh, that's right, because of the login screen. I put it over here. I'm just kind of live narrating my working with my own memory here. Bear with me. Placebo is my favorite. I really like Placebo. I think more people should listen to Placebo. If you haven't heard Placebo, you should. That's the best song off of Crow's Eye, in my opinion. Just gonna brag. There's certain songs that I'm like, damn, I wish people liked this because I like this better than whatever everybody likes. Sometimes looking at writing from when I was 14, 15, I had no life experience and it shows. Yeah. You want to know some trivia about Placebo? I think I've this is going into music-y stuff. There's not really a story behind Placebo, so I'll just talk about it. Because this is really funny. So there was a band in like the 60s or 70s, I think, that did this thing where they had a tape loop, and they recorded three of the band's singers doing notes, every note in a chromatic scale, like 12 channels full of just tape loops. And they did this tape loop and they had just like fucking 10 minutes of it. And I remembered seeing a documentary about this years ago. And I just knew there was a band and they did this thing and they had this whole vocal wash and they could like fade up and move down like different faders to I gotta close this Tokyo shit. Okay. Huh. They would like, fade up and down different faders and make different chords out of the tape loops that were just like the solid voices, and so they were sort of like playing the console by playing the scale under it. Placebo was inspired by that. There's this loop that happens in the background that sounds like I'm doing this pumping thing on the vocals and the like those are actually each just there's 7 tracks of me going at different pitches, and they're arranged on a tertiary chord, like a da 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 da, like that, but going up all of the da 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 da, like up all of like the extensions of that scale. And so I sing all of the notes in a scale into one chord and then fade it up and down, because all of the other chords that it would change to in a pop song are gonna contain the other notes in the scale. And so that like vocal thing, that vocal wash in the background, ha, 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 like that's all just me fading up and down those different like layers of that. But the thing about, so it's called Placebo, and I just wrote that. It's an analogy. It's pretty self-evident. I don't think I should. I don't need to explain the lyrics. But the name of the band that did that thing, I found out, was called 10cc, and the song was called I'm Not in Love. So I didn't know this. I didn't know the name of the band was a drug, and the name of the name of a band is like a you know, it's a drug reference, like a dose of something. And the name of the song is I'm Not in Love. I just vaguely remembered that they did this vocal trick, and I wrote a fucking song called Placebo, and I didn't realize that. But anyway, I hope you can connect those 3 points and see the what I see in that. Also interesting today, it's a full moon. I mentioned this in the chat earlier before I started, but it is totally a full moon today, so it's a good day. 9 is a multiple of 3, which, you know, moon's an upper octave of the third. It goes around the Earth 12 times. All that shit. It's a good day. I'm just vibing to this now. Where's that music? Yeah. Okay. Let me hook up my guitar real quick, since I got a lull here. Ask me more things. Make some more conversation that I can look at. Woo! Where the hell is my guitar cable? Didn't work. And turn this up. You're fucking vibe. Everything is music if you turn it into math. Yeah, totally. Thank you for coming to the lodge. I am in a little bit of an intermediary point. Set up some here. You're putting out the initial singles for Self I Can't Keep. Did you know the entire album was in advance? That album in particular was definitely like, there was a vague idea that I wanted to do over, that I had like vague idea to do something like that album for a long time. And I like just kind of like I didn't have the things to write about, and but I knew the sound, and I knew that I wanted some kind of like there was like a soundtrack in my head for like something that hadn't happened yet, and I didn't know like what the I'd say So Far was the one that I definitely had no fucking clue like what the album was gonna be like going into it, because I just started like doing singles. But Self I Can't Keep, I sort of went into it knowing like, yeah, Monsters Nearby is gonna be like the heart of like this album, like motif wise, and I know Sick of It's gonna be like the big like thing that opens like the act 2 of it, and I know that Know Me Yet's gonna be on it. I know, you know, like I had enough of like I had the bullet points figured out before I started putting things out. But the order that they ended up in the album, like that was the order that things end up in the album is not the order in which I released them, because like album flow and what I'm going through at the time and like what vibe I feel like I can fill out, usually like those kind of contradict, or they're not totally oh, now here we go. We're balanced now. Okay. Sorry. Let me so to repeat that. Like for Self I Can't Keep, I knew that like Monsters Nearby was gonna be like the heart of like the motifs for it. I knew that like Sick of It was gonna be the big like, you know, act 2 opener. I knew that Sleep was gonna be on it. I knew that you know, like I had a good enough idea of like the bullet points, and I released them in a different order than that, like singles wise. I released them in a different order than they ended up on the album, just because album order and trying to like I don't want to grid my life by album order. Like if there's a certain vibe that I feel like I can capture better at a particular time, like if I'm going through something that I can like contribute, like I'll write that song, you know, and I'll put in Self I Can't Keep, yeah, in particular, that one I definitely knew the flow of it before I started putting out songs from it. That's a good question. I like talking about shit like that, because there's so much more other than like just the music, but like the order that shit goes in, like as complete albums, and I put so much thought into that shit. That's why I'm doing Buzzified as a visual album, because like I just want to encapsulate that experience. I want to like nobody ever is gonna listen to like Self I Can't Keep or So Far all the way through, who just finds me on Spotify. I know some of y'all do, but like people will find me on Spotify, like they're not gonna listen to a complete package. So I'm gonna put up a complete package on YouTube, and it's like, no, if you want to watch this video, you're watching this video, and you're watching everything in it, you know? Aesthetic go pretty hard. Alright, I think I got everything set up. Let me see. I need a plectrum. There ain't even a buzz. Oh, fucking... I've done this twice now. Okay. There's a headphones slot right next to the on-off switch on this amp, and the input is on the other side, and I keep plugging the guitar into the headphones and turning it on. Like, why no sound? Don't do that. Don't be like that. Come on. Well, the jack on this is fucked. I don't know why. It's really loose now. I don't want to fuck it up. I hate this. Oh, I fixed it! I got it! All right. Let's turn this down a little bit. Is that how Buzzified got its name? So Buzzified means like a zillion things. It's one of those things where I kind of just want to take the word buzz and just milk it, like all its meaning. Just use it a lot. But in general, yeah, it refers to degradation of signal. There we go. We have a guitar now. Yeah, Hideout, I thought that was... Like, I was writing that lyrically for, like, Jacqueline, like, intended for Jacqueline Hyde, but, yeah, it was basically, like, a harbinger of, like, what I wanted to do. I will say, like, the stuff I'm gonna be doing after Buzzified is probably gonna sound closer to Hideout. Wait, yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of, like, segments written down, but I don't know how many of them are, like, appropriate for, like, this stream. Talked about all of the updates. So one thing I could probably talk about is why 724, why July 24th. I mentioned this. But let's talk about that. Way back in the day, I had a song called 724. It's sort of like... So let's start off. Let me just say that, like, I'm interestingly a very unique situation in life. I want to say that I'm uniquely privileged, let's say. There's a lot of people, you know, for millions of years, humans and the animals that would become humans, wandered around and, you know, killed animals and, you know, hunted and gathered and slept around fires and whatever. You know, 99.9% of all human souls that have lived have done that. There's a tighter sliver of us that has had the chance to live in a more civilized society where resources are more centralized and distributed, and that trade is commonplace and cooperation and everything is systematized as to, you know, support. You know, you can go out and buy bread, you know? You can go out and buy beans and cook them. You can go out and do that. And there's a sliver of the human experience that has gotten to have that. And then right now there is an even tighter sliver of human experience of, you know, people who are born into wealth or, you know, got big off of finance and have zillions and zillions of dollars and take private jets everywhere and party with politicians and other, like, billionaires, and, you know, there's those people. And there's a certain amount of them that have their experience. My family doesn't have any private jets. You know, I can certainly go to the supermarket and or just the gas station down the street and buy some stuff. But I think the biggest difference and the most unique thing about my existence, the unique privilege that I have is, let's see if I can just switch here. There's this place. And this is sort of, you know, shaped a lot of my context and a lot of the vibe around my stuff is the fact that this theater exists. A lot of you probably already know about this theater building. But basically, you know, I grew up in a, like, I guess former suburb turned factory town turned suburb development again, called Kenosha. We're the last stop from the North train from Chicago. The short North train from Chicago. And I feel like this is a frontier. To wind up, to be born into this, I feel like that's a frontier experience. I don't think many people know what it's like to have been born into and see, like, the gradual, like, transition, decay and repair and maintenance of a place like this. And to know the history, like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. More consecutive days in a row and more time of my life has been spent in the past 4 years doing archiving for theater restoration stuff than making music. And that's not saying a lot, because over the past 6 months, I think I've spent more time filming than making music, like even practicing anything. So, you know, basically 724, like, how does that relate to 724? Well, as is the inevitable factor that is the basis for every reality show and every celebrity fly on the wall family reality show, more money, more problems. And when the economy crashed, everything got depressing. They call downturns Great Depressions because they're depressing. And this place sort of sat stagnant for a while. That's one thing that happened. But long story short, like, family situation got pretty bad. I try not to, like, get too deep into, like, certain stories. But basically my parents split when I was 15. And there was sort of a definitive moment, like, I don't know, things felt like they were heading that way. But it felt like there was a definitive moment where it sort of became like the final decision, and that was on July 24th, 2009. And up until then, I had a fucked up, like, childhood too. Like, I'm gonna be real. But everything in the context of, like, okay, pain, something happens to me, I have to deal with it. But, like, when it's family members and you can't do anything, it's, like, hard to process, you know? It was a very significant event in my life. And over the next few years, I sort of wrote music more to process, like, how, like, changes that I was recognizing, and, like, when everything is, like, by the books for you, you don't think too hard about stuff. You know? And also, I'm just gonna, hang on, let me just take this. It's annoying the fuck out of me, honestly. Okay. But, I sort of vowed, I was 15, and I said, I'm gonna find a reason to not be fucked up about this day forever. I'm gonna find a reason to outdo the impact that day had to me. And 9 years later, mentally and socially and in a lot of different ways, experientially, if that's a word, I definitely think I definitely think July 24th, 2012 did a lot more for me and influenced my life a lot more than the shit I was trying to distract myself from or get over. There's a line that I had, I think it's in 24. I put my past in melodies that don't hurt anymore. And I put that line in that song because it was a reinterpretation of a really long, really overdone song that I wrote called 724, which was about that whole thing. And I wanted to put that in that song on the third album, what I thought was going to be like the last of that pop punk trio. Because, like, just being real about, like, all the journaling and, like, all the stuff that I've done, like, it seemed interesting to come back around to that. It seemed like I sort of came full circle to, like, the first song where I really started exploring my feelings musically. I just wanted to, like, be honest with myself that, like, this is how I learned to do this, you know? But yeah. I'm glad it resonates with some people. Thank you for subscribing. You didn't knock out my audio, and that's great. Turnaround is a good song. I should have stolen more from it. That said, it's been 9 years since the thing I put out in 2012. And if you look at my Bandcamp, you will notice that nothing here is older than, what is this, 2014? Yeah, fall of 2014. The first album that I put out, once I had the name Hi, I'm Case, came out. Let's look at this. July 24th, 2016, you see. So, if I were to be like, if I were to be correct, and less confusing about this, this technically is only the 5th anniversary of me putting out Hi, I'm Case albums. And the numbers that I've associated with it, like 9 feels so weird. It feels more like 5 years. And I think it feels more like 5 years because, like, I was sort of kind of pushed into publishing music before I had stuff ready, before I feel like the stuff I was writing was, like, worth writing about. Which, like, you know, everyone's like, oh, you can't beat yourself up, like, you can't say that what you have to contribute isn't good. And, like, no, the shit I was writing about, like, it wasn't good. It wasn't interesting. So, like, I definitely feel more like I intentionally, like, started intentionally doing music more after 2015. And 2016, you know, that was this album. I was definitely reborn in, like, 2015. Definitely. Like, something happened. I don't know. H. Eliza, something to say. Yeah, that was actually counting from 2009. And I think at that time, the upcoming July, or that July, was the 8th year since 2009. So that's what that line was. Oh, God. This jam. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, rhythmically, some of the stuff was hooky. Like, the choruses, I kept a lot of the choruses. Like, I still, like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm still, like, for the next stuff that I'm doing after Buzzified, I am still going back to stuff I wrote at 16. I think there's just something about, you know, the ages of like 15, 16, 17, like 15 to 18. I feel like there's something in your brain that just, maybe for different people it's like whenever you have to start processing stuff. But for me, that was the era where a bunch of stuff just, like, happened. Yeah, smoke damage, another thing I'm gonna be real about. Like, I love that people like Smoke Damage. It's great. I think it's a good song compositionally. I'm proud of it. But I don't like that, like, you know, 500,000 plays or whatever it has. Like, more people have heard me, like, through that song than, like, anything else. And, like, if you know, like So Far and Self I Can't Keep in Here are, like it's sort of like this was my journal of, like, a 3 parts of like, I'm fucked up, I want to get better, you know, like, I need to move past, like, a lot of my mental blocks, and I need to, like, discover myself, etc. You know, there's all this journey that happened, right? And it does kind of, like, it fucks with me sometimes to think that, like, the very first thing that I put out on Patreon like the first thing sort of in that arc journey of like everything happening. It's sort of, if I don't know, it feels cheap. I don't know how to word this. It's not like I'm mad. It's more just like that's bizarre. Like that, I don't know. And yeah, like I used to write early on. I would write more stuff about like suicide suicide idealization. But I think, you know, as an adult, I've learned more. I've learned more about myself and the world around me, and I've learned how to care about more things. I've learned who cares. I've learned how much people care. I think differently about the world, and I feel like I've thoroughly I've taken that you know, all the intrusive thoughts about being suicidal. I feel like I've taken that and thoroughly replaced them with looking forward to the super volcano. I think like every adult who's gotten to this far in their mental journey, you're just like, give me the super volcano. I don't want to die. But if I am, like, everybody goes with me. Like, give me the dead hand or give me the super volcano, please. I feel like, you know, I feel like that's healthier. Oh fuck, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do the whole bit. Smoke damage, I think, as good as it is, really needs can't plays them all for context. It's that one's interesting. Yeah, there's and that's like the second most played song, isn't it? I feel like a lot of people have gotten that message, so that's good. Looking forward to the super volcano. Excuse me. Yeah. It's, you know, I made jokes about this before. Like, I don't know. A lot of people will see space as like this heavenly like frontier. Like everything is worth going to space. And there's other people that that have other like things that they attach religious fixations to. And I sort of see like the super volcano as the equivalent of like our version of like the Christian Armageddon myth. Like people who know like, oh yeah, that fucking super volcano could just go off and then fuck, it's over. I just think that's funny. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all can dwell on existential fear of the super volcano we're overdue for. If it blows before I get back, you can't do it. Okay, never mind. I've returned! Message retracted. Welcome, Jared. I'm glad that lined up tastefully. East Coast would survive the... Oh, man, we're actually talking about the super volcano. Let's lighten things up. I left you guys to stew in that. I don't know what I expected. Don't say things like that, I'm living... Okay, I read that. Australia would be pretty much untouched. Yeah, they'll... And up will rise the Australians. Yeah, we'd have to deal with ash. Which is... It's great that we bought a bunch of N95s and dust masks. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, Laz. But yeah. Where was I when I was talking about album stuff? Oh yeah, I could technically just call this like the 5th year. This is year 9 and year 5. And I could just start counting at 5 again. And then next year will be year 6. And we could just keep doing that. And I'll never hit 10. Instead of doing 10, I'm going to jump backwards to 6. And do 6, 2. Oh. Oh. Man. Yeah. We bring it back. The circle of fifths. Yeah, sure. My mind's making me lose it. So I found God and asked to do some pillow talking, no clothes, told me all he knows. And I was slow with what he showed, but I got it. My code's without a user. I found that God isn't confused her. Between trading blows, rival notes, we bellowed, fell into a drone and it got me. I am the all. No matter what came first, we're all one with the universe. Nobody knows how to argue. I am a God and so are you. Syllables in the Father's words. We're all tendrils from Mother Earth. Nobody knows how to argue. I am a God and so are you. Yeah. Sorry, I just heard that. I had to take it. It was calling. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing is I don't know if I want 7/24 to be like the day forever. It's interesting because it's sort of like the like I was born on December 7th, so that's like 7, or that's 12/7. 24 is double 12. I don't know this numerology like means anything, but it seems like the opposite, like the encapsulation octave of 12 to 7 to 7 to 24. I don't fucking know. But anyway, see, it takes a lot for me to pull something significant out, like now, besides just that I've been doing this for 9 years. I like 8s. I really like multiples of 8. I can't remember when Self I Can't Keep came out. Was it like fall? It was October. 10/20. Oh, that's right, it was 10/20. But if I could like re-choose an arc day I think like August 12th. I think I'd start releasing things on August 12th. God. But I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna have definitely not gonna have all of Buzzify done on August 12th. No. No, I will not. $10.24. $24 is 3/8. Yeah. $24 is, it's a good number. It's one of them 3 numbers. It's one of them octaves of 3. I think I took 613 for something. Was it entropy? Was entropy 613? No, 69. Okay. Oh, this song. Yeah, I'm sorry to anyone who tries to learn to sing along to this shit. Okay, I gotta explain Keep Me Honest now, because now it's going. This is going earlier, but I'm bopping to it now. The whole point of this song is that, like, whatever rituals and, like, mantras and things that you tell yourself to, like, keep you going, have to be uniquely significant to, like, you, and you have to, like, be the one to give them significance. You have to be the one to, like, put in the effort to, like, make what you're saying to yourself true. And, part of, like, I guess part of, like, of me doing that is I just made it really hard. That is the Lord's Prayer in, not Anglic, it is, Aramaic. Is Galilean, wait. Galilean Aramaic? Yeah, Galilean Aramaic. Galilean Aramaic, Lord's Prayer. There's no such thing as the Lord's Prayer in Galilean Aramaic. I know. This is all mythology. So, what I really like to do is people who look up and try to, like, find the purest, most, like, religious, people trying to find, like, the purest form of a religious something. And this was something that came up a lot, is a recreation of the Lord's Prayer in the language Jesus probably would have spoken. So if Jesus were to come up with something, this is what it would have been. And there's languages that are similar, that have very similar construction to this, very different, like, vowels, I think. But no, I learned this because it's bars. But yeah, this is like a Semitic language. Netkeda shimak tete malkutak nekwasilianak aikana de busmaya afbara haulen lakman de sunkanin yalmana was boklan hawaina kana dafnan spoken la hayabain willa taklan lesuna la patsa mimbiso metodiliki malkuta wahaila wateshbukta la alam almin is what it is. If we hear it in the outro, then you'll be able to tell. Oh, it's not in this one. Let's go back to the intro. I wonder bush my nit kadashi mak take the malkutak neko say anak I can't do. Yeah. So that's that. There is a verse at the end that is in Anglic, or a stanza at the end that is in Anglic, before the last chorus. And it's just a dig at somebody I knew at the time. But like basically this is saying like you don't need to be able to read like I can talk as crazy as I want, and you're never gonna read into it. Like it's one of those things. That's another one of my like philosophies is like everybody is a little bit crazy. Everybody needs to be a little bit crazy, or else you go crazy. Amen. It's amen. Like the prayer. The song is about praying and mantras. Oh god. Willing to translate it here? Nah. I've done it. I've translated that a zillion times. I think somebody at Ungenius has it. I don't want to go to work. I've done. When it's like when I've done this like for other like anniversaries before, it's just like, nah, I don't want to do it. But yeah, no, that first line is what I said. Like if I've been talking crazy for years, that doesn't mean anything to you. As long as you want to fuck me. So you'll agree and basically you'll nod along and enable me. And that's good with me as long as somebody listens. That's that. This actually does mean and that's good with me. Anglic is... Anglic... I always use Anglic for really, like crude shit. More so than I use it for, scriptural shit. Because it's just meant to sound vulgar. From now on, I'm closing my prayers with, I'm in. Yeah, you gotta hack. That's the only way... That's how you pray right. That's why Jesus is like, go in like a dark room and fucking close your door and like make sure you're alone. Because you gotta fucking hack the mainframe. That's what you're actually trying to do. You do your goddamn chakra, you do your goddamn body scan with the Lord's Prayer, with that rhythmic bullshit. You align all of your chakras and you stargate into the fucking grid. Dear God, please forgive me for the stun I'm about to pull. Thanks, G. I'm in. I hear God was the OG. The original God. Alright, let's not get too lost in, neo-Christian neologisms here. Anglic is derived from Germanic tongues. Yeah, so of course it's vulgar. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's, you know how everybody has looked at English and they're like, why the fuck is this spelled like this? Why is this pronounced like this? Why does nobody fix it? Like, I had that same thought, or rather, like, the observation of everybody having that thought, and I thought, like, how far back in English evolution would you have to go to standardize it? Because we've had so much influences from so many places, and, like, truth is, like, it's always been like that. Fun fact, Beowulf is written in a, fake, archaic, epic form of Anglo-Saxon that makes up a lot of words to make it sound older than it is. And it's meant to mimic Norse oral traditions, because they wanted to, like, fictionally create, a constructed people that was, like, their common ancestor that they could, like, share stories with the Norse, basically. So the shit that I do with Anglic is the shit that the Old English people were doing when they wrote Beowulf, which is interesting. But basically, I went back into Old English and I noticed that it was very different and it was much more systematic. It had a lot more cases and declensions, and I Esperantized all of those. And then any new words that I needed to like come up with that were compounds in other languages, I looked at Dutch and German and Swedish and saw what roots they used and derived from those and like did sound shifts and stuff. Do I have it? English is 3 languages in a trench coat. I don't know if it's 3 languages in a trench coat. English is a salad. The problem with English, and I try to like, this is reductive, but what I think the problem with English is borrowings of words that keep the spelling from the original language lead to a lot of situations where sound clusters are pronounced differently. But yeah. English English borrows and steals. And I think that's its major, that's what makes it so difficult. Latin would at least try to like spell things phonetically to their own language. So like if you learned the Latin alphabet, you could read anything, right? And pronounce it. Like you could communicate. In English, it's sort of more like a memory game. Every word is kind of like a flashcard. There's a lot of hard and fast rules that you can use to break things apart, but they're not always consistent because everything has different etymologies from like Germanic or Greek or Norman French when they were royalty here, or later French from later borrowings and trading. There's a lot in English. There's so much Japanese now, and there's so much oh god, I'm trying to think. I already said Greek, right? Yeah. There's, Latin and Greek mostly, like, populated the language. It's a language megazord. Yeah, absolutely. And we also have fucking sounds that, like, a lot of languages don't. Like th and r. Like the is not... Like, one of our most common words, the. That's not a phoneme in, like, most languages. Russian? Okay. What about those little... They look like lowercase b's that they put at the ends of things. What the fuck sound do those make? Are those palletized... Are they palletizers? Are they depalletizers? Like, what do those do? Because I don't know... That's the one thing about Cyrillic that fucks me up. But I don't expect an actual answer to that, but... For Latin, I had to learn bam, bas, bat, bamus, batis, bant. Yeah. I have a language that... I have a few languages that keep that whole system. One of them is an even more vulgar version of Anglic called Vandalic. And I don't think I'll be able to get to it from here. Case.dog/conlang? Is he gonna take me there? Yeah. Yeah, Vandalic, which I do like translating prayers in, but just because I want to see how ugly I can make things. This has all of that. Charts. Ooh, you know it. Pronouns. Where's the verbs? Give me the verbs. Give me the verbs. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I hate it. Like a T with a... Instead of a hard T is more of a te. It... Yeah, there's sort of a family lineage from Anglic back to this, and then there's a Proto-Indo-European one. And I'm not sure if I can find that one. Let's look. But the Proto-Indo-European language is the one that I use for the fifth dimension in my stuff. Where's my... Can I just... Akhenaten... Is this the real one? Yes. Yeah, this has hella charts. This document is blank right now, but it'll load. Yeah, here's some. Yeah, here we go. Is this the verb chart? No, this is the pronoun chart. Okay, wait. Here's the verb chart. Yeah. Oh, God. And this is Esperantized. This is, simplified. How are you 3 fake languages deep? I have more. Let's go. There's a few more that I haven't, like, fleshed out. Witulian and Mukanayak, I want to do more with. I have a, Eskesian is also, like, a zillion things. I have no idea, like, how that language works. Like, Okay, so wait, it, like, changes the vowel before? Or it emphasizes the consonant more? I don't know. Is it like, it makes it just a stop and not like, like mat and mat? Is that the difference? Am I saying that right? Tolkien laws. Yeah, I have 8 universes. 6 of them animate and able to tell stories in, and I am telling a very long and winding story called the Etc-verse. Wait. ETC V. And there's 2 complete stories, and the current one is happening at Buzz, and a lot of it's hidden URLs and stuff. But I like world building. I really like exploring different civilizations and societies and stuff like that. And language. You learn a lot about how the world works when you study languages. Because you start to notice, like, what are the dominant groups? The sound changes that languages usually go through is because they're taught to a native population somewhere else. And so you learn a lot about, like, anthropology, just from studying, like, language flow and language evolution. Yeah, this is a good difference. Okay. Okay, now I understand that. Thank you for educating me on this one Cyrillic letter that has eluded me for 10 years. I have a... Oh god, there was a project I had a while ago that was mostly... It was, doing Russian script and sound changes to, Japanese. And that was fun. But I do not have the documents for that anymore. I've been going for an hour, for a quarter to like 2 hours. It's almost 5 p.m. That's crazy. Just chilling. A soft sign. Okay. Well, here's a long enough break. Who wants to check out this? There might be a couple samples missing, but who wants to check out this track I got here? This is a new one. there is a thing called a reed organ that I sampled. I like doing these speed up, slow down things. I've used like mellotrons and stuff for the same effect before, but please. It wasn't ready. Please. How did that work? I mean, pretty simply, like, Japanese is, has a very, limited palette of sounds and possible syllables. And Russian has a lot of consonant clusters. And basically, because Russian allows so much, it allows basically all of the things that Japanese would need to do, which is little, so... Yeah. So there's a reed organ. I've posted videos about this on Twitter. See if I can go to Twitter. Wait, no, I shouldn't put my Twitter timeline up on screen. What am I thinking? I don't know what I could see. Okay. Here we go. And there's drawbars you can pull out that add more bass. Maybe gotta let me die on my dreams. Oh, it was too late. But yeah, there's a lot of dynamics you can get out of this thing, and I did some samples where I have it going full blast, and there's another song I want to do where I vary it more. But the full blast stuff is really good for... Yeah, it is very unsteady because it's, like, I'm pumping air through it, like, with foot pedals. I wish I had a better video. I have a video of me doing Welcome to the Internet on it, and I don't want to get DMCA'd, but... Or I don't know if that gets DMCA'd, especially, I don't know. I don't think that'd happen. I'm just, like, stalling playing my own track. Did I upload that shit? Yeah. Let's see. So I love the speed up slowdown effects that Logic has. I'm using those for like stabs right now. How many of the samples are actually here? Are the drums just not? There's just no drums? What's this? I'm not using that. Let me save and quit. Something's not working here. Organs as instruments of... Yeah, they're fascinating things. They require constant airflow. Oh yeah, here it is. Welcome to the... I'll play a little bit of this. I'll play a little bit of this. to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. Excuse the phone audio. Content. Some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just now to shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We've got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We've got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are pretty and I'll put it. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man get offended, see a shrink, show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a rumor, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girly rumor to a zoomer, find a tumor in your ears, a healthy breakfast option, you should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you, here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama said the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Ain't anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Ain't anything and everything all of the time. And it always fades out. It always fades out if you hold the keys down, because you just stop pumping air through it and then the air pressure like dissipates. It's such a cool instrument. Anyway, that's rehearsal for something. I'm gonna be doing that with mics on it, like actually, and a camera on it too when I get back from vacation in a couple weeks. This song is wild. Yeah, go watch Inside from Bo Burnham. If you like my... Oh, wait, I'm coming through one side again, aren't I? Hang on. Give me 1 second. Down mix me to mono. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you like, my whole, shtick of, you know, candy-ass, upbeat, self-deprecation and introspection and, commentary on the nature of being a performer and the relationship between a performer and an audience, I gotta tell ya, Bo Burnham is the comedian for you. If I was English and rich and from Boston, I would have been Bo Burnham. That's how I feel. That's how I truly feel in my soul. The original YouTube Wonder Kid. I actually really like Inside. Like, no bullshit. If any of you in the chat haven't seen it yet, Inside is a really good... It's just... Please, it's really good. It's on Netflix. Oh, my rendition of that funny feel... Oh, okay, that's funny, because that's a segment that I have written on here. Hang on. Do I have a capo? So I wrote more. Hang on. Switch back to this. I'm gonna be in and out. I can't remember if that song is capoed or not. Give me 1 second. I just need to, like, look at a picture of him doing it, and I'll know. Ah, fuck. It is capoed second? No, is it? No, is it? Fuck, all of these pictures are so low res. It looks like it's capo 2. Yep, okay. Classic! If you and Bo collabed on an album production, I think the internet would explode. No, nobody fucking knows who I am. My fan base would explode. That'd be certain. It'd be fun. That would be very fun. I would love to at least meet Bo Burnham. You know? But yeah, no, I actually love I love like the way he thinks, the way he writes, the way he like executes shit. Like that's incredible. That's a whole other league. I would have to work up from that. How can you tell from the picture? It's a physical thing. Hang on. Capo is this thing. Let me find. Do I have it? Do I have it? Oh, I should have had all this ready. Here it is. Is this it? Think so. Yep. Am I in tune? My colors went away. Let's dim these. Wow, that doesn't make any difference. Let's roll with that. Is the mic up? Yeah. What is the strum pattern? Okay, I got it. I got it. More convincing robot collar, muted cover songs. Quitting that new diet, it was toxic all along. Talk show Skype host dropping out, the Doge meme in old age. Pride Raytheon rocket show, the ocean up in flames. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. There it is Republican candidates in states I've never been. Mass illicit child labor behind that MAP. Yendev logs, Tim Buckley, Andrew Hussey's email tone. Crowdfunded prescription costs, friends who can't stay home. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. So there's that. So that's my rewrite of that funny feeling. I did have one more verse. Idle stands and punching bags between my venting tweets. Sneaking by my screen time blocks to catch up on my feed. Breaking news is paywall, check the trends to see who died. Researching whose genocides are safer to deny. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. There it is again, that funny feeling. That funny feeling. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon. You wait, ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon. You wait, ba-da-da, 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 da-da. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon. You wait, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, what can you say? We were overdue, but it'll be over soon. You wait. Okay, I had to finish it. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it without that bit at the end. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Okay. I have a lot of segments that I have just like written down here, so it's like, so someone brought up like that funny feeling. I was like, yeah, actually. Yeah, God. I have other things on this bullet pointed list. I have rant about how like measuring age with octaves instead of decades makes more sense. I have a thing about how, yeah, that funny feeling, you're right. Oh fuck, wizard hacker charades. No, I have like 3 of the jokes I've rattled off here. They were written down in advance. In advance. God, I can't talk. What else is on here? I was asked to narrate Cyclonials and I turned it down, so since I was supposed to be the voice of So now that I don't have an NDA, I'm going to do a full dramatic reading of the legal threat emails. No, I'm not going to do that one. I don't think I'll do that one. I'll allude to the fact I have it written down, but I won't do it. Won't do it. Okay. 20,000 years of this, 7 more to go. I really love that line. Because I don't know where he's measuring from to begin with. I don't know what 20,000 years ago was, historically. I think the Ice Age? I don't know. But yeah. Where's my music? It's there. There's some hella latency on this stream. It's crazy. I'm not going to talk about that. Okay. So, what else do we got? Oh, I was going to try to load this project up in Logic Pro. Not legal threats toward me, no. Nothing toward me. All I'm going to say, like, imagine... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Seven more to go. What even is that? I think it's just sort of, like how long are we gonna fucking... I've totally said, like, at least America is, like, on its way out within, like, the next couple decades. And if America is on its way out, like, what does that say for, like, all of, like, order in society? Like, where... Not to say that we're, like, the pinnacle of that, but, like, if we're the most put-together thing at a given time, and then we go to shit, like, what does that say for everything else that is also put together? Like, they can put themselves together more than we are right now, but the fact that we had so many things involved, like, there's no way that us going to shit doesn't cause everything else to go to shit. Only took one boat to block the Suez Canal. But, like... I don't know. I think 7 is like, that's the estimate if we don't do anything about climate emissions. 7 years is like the hard cap for like when we would reach a point of no return. I think that's one of those things. Let's see if this has samples now. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. So this is the song I'm working on.
They want it sweeter. They like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're rocking to Russia. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either.
Wait a second. This isn't right. This isn't the right one. Hang on. Something's wrong here. I know what's wrong. Don't save. The hell. The hellish. Oh, my mic's really quiet. Okay. It's back now. I'm sorry, I can't give you an old mix of a project. I have to save something to the cloud right now. So I can download it from the cloud. Is this going? What's this doing? Creating overviews. Okay, did it save? Is the saving done? I just want to save it. What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I turned my mic down because I thought the track was gonna be gone. Okay. I think I got all we need for that. Okay, now I can go, hopefully, to this, please. Today at 5 p.m. No, that's not what I want. Please, music. Come on. I just want to find this. Let me find this project, please. Okay, it's uploading. It's uploading now. Cool, then let me take that off to make it faster. Yeah. Yeah. Is it gone? Interval ratios. Still says it's got to upload. Shit. Huh. Is it going to be one of these things where it's easier for me to, like, airdrop it? Is that going to be one of these things? Let's see what happens. Here. What happens? It's sending. It's receiving. Okay. It is going. It's going. It's about a third of the way there now. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's plan. Political song. God. I haven't been doing much of the stories behind songs thing. But I guess this conversation's just kind of been all over the place. Okay, received item. Nice. Where is it? Downloads. I think that's it. I'm just gonna retweet this. We are still rolling. Yeah. Drag us off the screen. Okay. 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 Logic? Logic. I think I have it. And I believe all of the samples are intact. Hopefully.
They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powdered ether.
There we go.
Maybe they're rotten or Russia. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. The lost, they fall in love. I think turn around and run. If you're there, I've seen all I need to say. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll crowd you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're rotten or Russian. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations, view the same. They found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it saved me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it. They want it sweeter, only sweeter. Sell them simple, easy answers they all eat up. Oh, their acts careless enough, facts aren't valid enough. Fractured artifact of a past where they had it all sweeter. They like it sweeter. They'll ground you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on the buzz, can't see through the fuzz. If you're looking for life and you find earth, leave it. Oh, you won't believe it, leave it. No, trust me, you won't wanna see this. They could save it, they could make it, but the pill they gotta take it ain't the sweetest.
So that's sweeter. And it's gonna be sort of the bridge out of Buzzified. It's definitely always in the spirit of like Buzzified and Jacqueline-eyed and Crow's-eyed, but this is like, you know, this is essentially a high MK song in characters, Dr. Corvid. So, and I think it speaks to where I'm going after this, you know, musically. But we've been going for like 2.5 hours, pretty much. And I think I could burn the rest of this time by just working on this. There's a couple backup vocals I want to get. The verses I want to clean up because I recorded all of this at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and my voice was already like shot. So yeah, I want to try to get this done before I leave for vacation at the end of the month. I think it's doable. It's in a pretty good state. Thank you, Ken Fazimpor. Thank you for... I'm glad that was so nice that it drove you to comment. I have not seen you here before, I don't think, but welcome. But does anybody know they're made out of meat? Does anybody know that story?
They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powder.
Another thing I want to do is I want to take one of these samples. I want to see if I can double it maybe like at like my parents' house at the piano that's there. But I want to just get like a really like lo-fi symbol of each of these chords. And then map them onto a sample thing. So instead of a MIDI playing the chords, it's actual samples of like I like doing that kind of shit. So glad I stuck around to hear that. Gotta pop off and make dinner. Have a good dinner, Redthorn. Thanks for stopping by. This is probably you're probably gonna see this a minute after I say it, but I hope it reaches you in spirit. Yeah, so the idea of like these two aliens meeting in like a nondescript diner, and one of them's like, all right, we've been watching the humans, we've observed them, we've taken several of them and probed them. They're made out of meat. And the other guy's like, you're kidding me. Meat? And the other alien is just like, yeah. They, everything. Their brain, their voice. That's how they communicate with their meat. And then the other one's like, wait, but we picked up like radio frequencies, like electromagnetic frequencies from this planet. Like, yeah. Machines make those waves. The guy's like, who made the machines? And he's like, the meat made the machines. And the alien's like, okay, this is fucking gross. Let's get out of here. And that's essentially, there's more to the story. There's a good skit, like a video short that someone did based on it. That's also fine work of art. But I really like short stories like that. I'm a huge fan of like small independent like prosodic stories like that. I think I'm way more interested in those sorts of things than any other kind of like shows, movies, games. I just like little one-off stories. But this is sort of my take on that, because I've been doing Buzzified, and like some of the premise is buried, some of it's obvious. If I just say like, oh, here's what Buzzified's about, I don't know if I'm like spoiling anything, but how can I word this? Buzzified is about a soul from another has fallen here and needs to figure out where they are so they know how to get back to their universe, basically. And so they just start learning about like the Earth, like from the context of like where they showed up. And so like, what if this, god angel thing shows up here? What would they think of this place? And like, what would they think of the grand socio-political, whatever's going on? Terry Bisson, yeah. But, where was I? I was talking about short stories, and then that went somewhere else. Oh, fucking, yeah, Buzzified. So this basically is at the point where, this is gonna be like the end. Hope I'm not spoiling anything, but this is, It's not like, the songs can exist in and of their own right. The story just kind of comes after. It kind of follows downstream from whatever the songs are. All of my here's the key to all of my fiction. It's all downstream from the music. Like, it's sort of all dealing with the same themes and shit. Especially on the Case Jackal shit, because that deliberately, it's like, it's supposed to introduce a bunch of, the songs have a bunch of themes, and like the stories are like stories about those themes, basically. So, anyway, this, I do want to do a video to this. I'm not going to give it away, but, this is Dr. Corvid basically giving the final statement of like, Earth, it sucks. Humans, or Earth, like, it's okay. Humans, though, do not interact. If you're an alien, if you're hopping universes, and you stumble across Earth, my message to you, turn around. Like, you know. And sort of in the opposite, like, vein of they're made out of meat. Like, the contention is, not what they're made out of, but what they do and what they care about. Like, what do they run on? The problem is, like, there's these fucking sentient creatures. Bipedal, opposable thumbs, intricate language, variety of social tools and utilities, and social constructions. Give me my light back. It's gone. Oh no. Oh well. The problem is they run on sugar. And it's fucking them up and they don't know it. Like, that's basically the like, everything, systemic suburbanite is sort of like, if you could personify all of the fears of, like, a suburbanite, like a white centrist to conservative, lives in one of those, like, curly road, like, gated communities. Like, if you could just quantify, like, all of the fears that like, culture has into, like, one figure, and then show them, like, a mirror, and they're like, and they're, like, too dumb to even, like, see it, and it would frustrate you. Or, like, they do see it and they don't care. And that's the song. So I'm just talking.
They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powdered ether.
I could totally deliver that better. They'll grind you down to your finest powdered ether. God. It's almost 6. So, Haley, so Spoonie Cat is streaming at 7. And so I will stop streaming before then. But, yeah. There it is. Ah, I had to show it in a different menu. Give me back my lights. I need them. There we go. Now we're blown out again. Every 8 frame, but voice is coming through just fine. Yeah, I don't know. It says... Okay, now it says that my connection's kind of bad. My stream is experiencing issues. I'm getting 70% dropped frames right now. I don't know why. What network am I on? This shouldn't be happening. I should be prioritized. Somebody else using the internet? Like, real hard? I don't know if there's something else I'm doing that is heavily internet using. Somebody watching Netflix on my internet. Who's doing that? Where's... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's dropping frames like crazy. I can't do anything about this right now. There's nothing else that I'm doing on my end that is using internet. Unless... it's this. Which I don't think it would be. Yeah, I'm on a different fucking network. Let me try it anyway. That didn't change anything. It's still dropping frames. Damn! Is it going down? No, it's like 2/3. That's dumb. Huh. Yeah, well, I'm gonna work on this. If the video is coming through still, we'll just keep at it. It says I've only been live for 2 minutes. For 2 or 3 minutes. So I think the stream did like hiccup and cut out at some point. Where are the actual verses here? There's this, oh. I also want to use this track for something.
Finest powdered ether. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either.
I recorded a bunch of feedback. And like noise like from my laptop microphone, and I want to try to like sample it and do weird shit with it because it sounds really like ghostly. And it sounds really like kind of like lost signal through space kind of shit. Finally came back. Is it dropping less frames? Oh, it's dropping less frames. We'll get there. We'll survive.
Down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're rotten or Russia. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either.
Yeah, I wrote this while fucking around on the reed organ. And I think, like, the first demo I uploaded, if you're a patron, if you're a VIP, I upload shit to SoundCloud and turn downloads on now. So, like, if you want to follow up, you can download, like, everything from, like, the shit demo that I get off my phone microphone up to, like, finished songs. Like, every time I update, I ping my Discord chat. And you can go do that.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to say. If you're there, I'm here with.
That chat will also have previews of the music videos and videos that I'm going to be doing for Buzzified. So it's even more stuff you can get in on early. If you go to case.dog/join and become a $3 patron.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to say. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions.
But no shot at ever keeping their attention. Shit's so hectic.
They spin their cotton heaven
On a sugar mill.
keeping some fermenting.
What they couldn't kill, they
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard.
make like a fractal like Mandelbrot set based on feedback noises. That'd be interesting. I don't know how to like code sound. I don't know how to do that. I wish I did. I wish I knew how to make like programs that would generate sound, like generate tones and shit. That would be cool. I don't know how any of that shit works.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see.
Coding doesn't. Oh fuck. Coding like doesn't work with my brain. There's a certain amount I can get through, but there's something about the way you gotta think that I don't know. It doesn't. I can only get so far, and then I feel like there's just some like peg and hole, you know, that like is not locking, like some nib on the puzzle piece that's just like stopping it. So instead I do other weird shit that has to do with writing. There's another thing I wrote down, was writing things down in general. Whoa, that's real big. Why is that an option? Oh, I think it's because the camera is higher resolution now. So it got bigger and I didn't adjust it on that. I got this journal. It's really great. Spoonie got this for me. It's got a little thing to hold a pencil. And like an elastic thing and a bookmark so I can mark my place. But like it's got dotted paper. I love notebooks that have shit other than just lines. And because I'm fucking crazy and you will never like no one who finds this will ever be able to understand because I'm writing it all in conscript. You could study this shit forever. You could take a screen cap of that. I don't actually think, you probably couldn't derive anything from that because my handwriting's shit. So that's been fun knowing that I just have this. I have a lot of books like this now where there's just like tone, but this one's like a journal, so it's like actually like my life, not just like the Starbucks shit that I would take pictures of for the ARGs. Have the exact shirt, what a coincidence. Yeah, you go to case.dog/merch and you can get one of these shirts. I also, one thing I wanted to have done for today, but I did not do, or like did not. I've had half the stuff that I wanted to include in the Hi I'm Case Patreon merch tier. Back when I hit like 100 patrons, back when I had 100 patrons, last year. And it was very hard for me to fucking get shit together last year. And especially dubious the way, like, shipping was working between countries. And that was one thing I was really worried about. But basically, I am going to be putting up the merch tier, hopefully, in August. And the first people to join will get the initial package of getting a mug, a sampler of one of those teas from Adagio Teas, like that I made like 7 years ago. Let me find them. Is it case.dog/tea? Is it? Yes, it is. So I have. Wait, yeah, no. Or I could have used that. I could have gave that coupon to you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. I'll include one of these. I will include a mug and the starter pack. The first people to join on will get physical releases, physical like albums with album art and like art on the CD of the first 3 Hi I'm Case albums. So that is my August project, and that is what I'm going to guarantee. I'm finally clarifying what the fuck the merch tier, the alleged merch tier is. So I'm not doing, I'm not doing shirts initially because the problem with that is I can't order those in advance because I don't have like bulk order, like I don't bulk order shirts. It's just on a marketplace. Like I never see that shit. So I can't do shirts initially. If people subscribe, and then basically it's going to be every release. So like yearly, if you're still a patron when that year hits, like, so you could honestly just like pledge. If I say an album's coming out in 1 month, and you pledge that month, like to get that merch tier with like all that shit, like you'll get that. But every year, every release, I will send out to the merch tier, the same sort of thing, like a mug with something on it, physical release, and some tea. And that's that. How much is merch tier? I don't want to promise anything because the actual costs of shipping and stuff may vary. I try to keep all of my tiers like low. I've steadily like lowered all of the prices. I to what I would want is like 64. 64 would be what I would slot that in for. Realistically, it'd probably be more like 80 when I actually you know, all the shipping costs and stuff considered. That'd probably be what it'd have to be. I don't wanna promise anything right now. Closer to August, I will have that information. But that's the average estimate. There was a $50 tier that I had before, and I took it away. And the reason for that was because I didn't want to have a tier too close to the merch tier when I launched it. So I kind of it's gonna be between. It's gonna be in that ballpark. Thanks for asking. And yes, physical releases. I kind of wanted to do this last year because what I could have done is given out the green blues on a cassette tape. And I was thinking about that, but I can't do that logistically. So yeah, that's merch tier. That's when that's happening. You can also get journals, and can you get? Hang on, let me check real quick. Case.dog/merch. I'm looking. Come on. Okay. It's not switching the goddamn... There we go. Go away. Okay. I just want to see for a second, because I know there's journals. I want to see paper type, ruled line, graph. You can be like me and get squares in your notebook. I should actually get this bag. I feel like this bag would be really useful for like just throwing like a couple of music things in and like taking it places to like busk or something. I don't have many of these items, but I would like them. If I was rolling in it, I would buy all these things, and then only use like 3 of them. I do use the travel mug. I don't have it with me right now. I don't have the clock. I could. Oh, the laptop cover. I could use. Okay. Yeah, this is not the only design I have. Thank you for reminding me, Marcus. I gotta put this. Okay, hang on. I gotta tilt this up just a little bit. That's too much. That's not. I keep like trying to center myself, and then I just end up like scrouching my head down like a fucking Neanderthal. Okay, now I have not really a lot of headroom, but it's good enough. I have all these designs. Look at these designs. There's 3 versions of the Kuro design. Is this... Show me... I know it's on other stuff. Yeah, it's on a t-shirt. Yeah. There is I Am a God and So Are You merch, and there's 2 versions of it. One of them, if you want to get a mug with this on it. Oh, is it not on the okay, wait. No, it's on that. Said I was going to work on verses, but now I'm hawking my merch. You know what? Fine me. It's only 6, so I still got some time. I do have to make dinner eventually, but I'm not hungry yet. Give me back. There we go. Where's the mug? Where is the mug? Travel mug? Where's mug? Just mug. I know it's not just a travel mug, but let's look. Wait, is it not? Hang on. There's totally a mug that has the design and also says, I am a god and so are you. I don't know why I can't find it. It's crazy. Also, cows are fake. We made them up. This is the dumbest thing on my merch store. And I don't know how many people know the context of this. But it's a bit. And it's just a commentary on animal rights and factory farming. Anyway. Oh. Here's an old design. This is from Sick of It. It's just sheet music of the melody with lyrics on it. And it is on... There's multiple designs for it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The skins and stuff all have more notes. It's just sort of aesthetically placed across. But yeah, there's merch. And when Bussified comes out, there will be more merch. Also, this is a shirt that my OC wears. This is the shirt, or this is the symbol on the shirt that fucking of gay dog Jesus. Okay. Let's actually do these verses. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. It's so hectic. They spin there. Gotta do that, Dr. Crow. Yeah, that's right. Haley has been... I should go back to this just to credit. Oh God, where did it go? I should give some credit. The Crow art was done by Haley. Done by Spoony Cat in the chat. Jupiter. My crazy bird dragon god OC. Who's Spoony very intricately designed. I have one of them. I have an archive of like all my old files and stuff. It's like in a big RAID thing, and on the cover for it, I have a big one of the. I have the Moonlight Kuro sticker. Where are my lyrics? All right, let's do first 2 takes aren't gonna count. Also, I'm gonna sound phasey. It's fine. If
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh.
Wait. That's not supposed to be recording. I don't want to overwrite that. Give me 1 second. I should get more water. Give me 1 second. Whoa. You know what I gotta do is get text-to-speech donations. So when I get up and leave, people can spam things in the chat. Thank you for coming, bacon. Okay. Oh my god, sorry, design. Have you considered making a sticker of it? There is a sticker of the face. I don't know if there is a sticker of this. I think there is. There should be. Maybe it's not. I can add stickers. Text is... Oh, okay, the mug for this just has the... Okay, the face design is on the mugs anyway. So you can't get the mug with the thing, without the head. I understand now. I've lost track of how my own Redbubble works. Okay. So no, yeah, there's not stickers right now. I can add those, definitely, soon. I will make a note of that. Okay. Okay. It's still doing it. There we go.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton, have been on the sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They...
Hang on. Wait. Too many things on me. I need more lung. Okay.
If you're there, I've seen all on...
Bad.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton, heaven on the sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. There.
I fucked up. I keep fucking up this part. Oh my god. Also, welcome Cool Surf. Thanks for popping in on the, probably the last leg of the stream. Just doing some... It's still open Q&A. If anybody wants to know anything about anything, ask me. Also just about, like, technical shit. If there's stuff missing, if there's weird details, if there's, like, fucking lyrics wrong on some bullshit, like, I guess if there's lyrics wrong or whatever, or, like, go take that to my Discord chat, but, like, I don't know, any questions you have about, like, anything, like, I am vanishing to the void, much more frequently these days, so this is, like, my one chance to, like, clear shit up for a bit. I'm going on vacation at the end of this month, and then I'm just gonna be grinding. And I got a band now. Sort of. We jammed once. We're gonna start jamming once I get back from vacation. The initial gig was going to be just for that show that takes place while I'm going to be on vacation. So I was like, sorry, can't do that, but we're going to be back at it once I get back. And that basically gives me all of this month to finish up a bunch of projects, do a bunch of pre-production work, get a lot of grub work out of the way so I can focus on, like, learning a bunch of songs with this band. And writing stuff, so. Okay, I think we're good. Favorite bird? Either Steller's jay or Eurasian jay. I think, like, aesthetically. As far as personality goes, like, or just like, I guess, context, like the story behind this animal, pigeons. I love the story behind, like, pigeons are domestic birds. For like tens of thousands of years, we would just make these like big pigeon nests. Like, we would just put like stone slabs and like slabs of hard things together to make these like pigeon nests. And they would work by like pigeons would just like chill there, and it was just commonplace for, like, especially royalty and like upper like nobility to just go out to the back of this thing and just like pluck a pigeon. And like pigeons were, they were just like around. They're like, as long as like cities were around, there was a pigeon thing, and usually a church kept it because they would breed doves. Like, everyone was trying to get the whitest pigeons, you know. And a neat feature of that is pigeons know how to navigate. They know their way home from like anywhere. So like, you could travel a really long distance and like keep some pigeons with you, and then send a pigeon back with like a note, like a scroll tied to it, to like, and that's where carrier pigeons come from. It wasn't that they knew how to go from place to places. Like, they would just go home, like, once they set them free, because they just know how to navigate. And eventually, we outgrew like our use for them, and just kind of let them go. And now people consider them dirty. People consider them trash. And I appreciate that theme in that animal, but I have more to say about pigeons than jays. All right. There's some, like, something in my fucking neck. I gotta unkink here. Oh. Okay. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh, guide, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard. They want it. Okay. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh, God. Should I do a falsetto there, or should I just do it? I'm just gonna do it this next take. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see.
If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, we could feed them all directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard. They want it.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, can you just keep spare pigeons in like the States? Can you just take a pigeon? That'd be fucked up if you can't. And the reasons pigeons hang out around cities and why they were so easy to domesticate is that they like cliffs, and buildings are basically cliffs to them. So they just like, here's my rock, I sit. Oh. Okay.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words fought.
I keep fucking up that last part. Chorus is legal. I'm just gonna take a pigeon. If I could get like a huge cage, I would keep a pigeon. Like outside on the roof. I would do it. Just have one.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split and gone unheard. They want it.
I think that was the take.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions.
I probably have a better one.
No shot at ever keeping their attention.
Never mind, I got the timing fucked up. Okay, let's do it. Again. I'm in it now.
If you're there, I've seen all.
No.
If you're there. If you're there, I've seen all.
Why?
If you're there. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill.
I'm not doing that line. Okay. I started to have it like here. I didn't finish this take. How many do I have of this? That was not full. Yeah, first two don't count. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 now. Let's listen.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin the cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard. They wanted to. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split and gone unheard. They wanted to. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, we could feed them all directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard.
And then this one's probably the worst, but I'll listen to it.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting louder about it, split and gone unheard.
One more. Wait. Wait. Okay. One more.
If you're there, I've seen all I need to see.
No, let me restart. Wasn't ready?
If you're there,
I need to breathe.
if you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at ever keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, fought about it, split and gone unheard.
Okay, I gotta figure out this last line, like how to escalate it.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split and gone unheard.
Breathe.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split and gone unheard.
I need to raise intensity. Maybe I could just add vocal layers. Maybe I could just add more like layers of it.
What they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder about it, split. Built Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard. They want.
I always see pigeons as like a creature that knows more than it lets on. That's always like I have a very particular pigeon archetype that I like to explore. I like the idea of the pigeon in like a runner the fox sense.
What they couldn't kill, they
Represent as an animal.
built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon. Cloud. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking louder. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill, they built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud about it, split and gone unheard.
It's fucking shouting loud. What am I doing?
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
That's it.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
Okay, one more.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, talking loud,
Shouting.
built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
Come on.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
That's good. Slow version of the internet using carrier pigeons? Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, now. Now.
Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's these headphones in addition to this hat. Starting to get a headache. Maybe it's staring at a screen for 3 hours. You know? Might be that. I want to record a little bit more. Is there anything in the chat that I missed? Just favorite bird. That was it. Bytes of info pigeons. Yeah. It can work into the OSI layers or whatever.
Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't.
Pigeon.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard.
Okay. Let's try those. Let's try these harmonies. Why is that happening? Okay. So I can bring these in at like different times probably.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting,
this not in its, like-
unheard.
Yeah, it's not the right
Cloud out of silicon
scale.
and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Cloud out of silicon.
Was the inspiration for Anglic? I talked a little bit about this earlier in the stream, but basically I wanted to, like, everybody who's tried to like fix or standardize English, like they start with modern English. I thought, like, what if you tried to standardize like old English, like old, like Beowulf, like age English, and like starting from there, and then simplifying as, you know, if English was used the way it was used today, but like the form that it was in back then. Sort of what I was going for. It's a way to make stuff sound really close to English so the words are easy to like learn, but when you see it typed and when you hear it spoken, you kind of lose it. You can make out certain things, and you can make those things funny. So I like experimenting with that.
Cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it,
That's it.
splitting, gone unheard.
Okay.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud.
Okay, now?
Built a cloud out of silicon and words,
Almost.
shouting. Built Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I want to do a real high one. Like a high harmony. Old English is such a niche study.
Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Keeping some fermenting what they couldn't. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard.
Okay, then I can stereo eyes these. These ones too.
Built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. Built a cloud out of silicon and words.
I gotta have these come in at words. Words!
Out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, split and gone unheard. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll crowd you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're right in a rush it, they just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either.
Yeah. Let's see, how much longer do I'm gonna go a little while longer. I want to do the second verse. I already have layers for that one though, so I think
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they. Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but.
okay, actually, hang on. I don't know if this is gonna fuck up your audio, but let me try it. Claire Dupree, there we go. Thinking of using that guitar more, but I didn't. Alright, my voice is gonna vanish from this, and then you'll only hear the audio, so it'll be a little bit delayed, but it should be less phasey. Give me 1 second for this to apply. Making sure it doesn't break the system as it does so. Okay, and we're good. Am I here? Oh. Oh, now it gets me twice. Cool. It still gets me twice. That's funny. But I can turn this off, and now it's just mic. Nice. But I'll turn that off so I can talk through this.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations, few the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat.
Gain's low.
Every shape of grain they made, they can.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but
Wait. Come on. Okay.
every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat so much cake till they're over.
Gotta go higher now.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin.
It's too hot. Come on.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name. Let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it'd save me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it. Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name. Let them eat so much.
I'm not doing that transition right.
Found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded.
Okay.
Eat so much cake till every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it'd save me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it.
I'm running out of energy.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name. Let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded.
Okay, how did I do it last take? Get out of the way.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a god 1,000 times and fight over its name, so let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded.
I should probably just do. I should just split that. Do up to it.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white.
Hey, I can pull that out
more. Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but They see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them.
Okay, one more up to that point.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them meet names. So let them.
I'm fucking up. How is it? How I know I have more time in that transition. Okay.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat. So
Fuck. Almost.
every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. Sometimes and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it'd save me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it. Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same.
Fuck. I should take out they. If I take out the word they, everything fits.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. Found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower, and now they say it'd save me. Now these.
Okay, I'm getting there. Deep breath. Hold it. I'm alive.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. Found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it'd save me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it. They want it sweeter.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Doing it. We're doing it into the chorus.
Every shape of...
Wait. Can't be having that. While recording.
Every shape of grain they made, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations feel the same. They found a God 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built their way to a cloud on a tower. Now they say it'd save me. Now these clowns aren't gonna make it. They want it sweeter, only sweeter. Sell them simple, easy.
Okay, wait. Yep, no, I'm doing this part 2. Doing this part 2. It's easier. What? We're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Okay.
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy
Okay.
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Eat up. Sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up.
Okay, yeah.
Sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts careless enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
Okay, turn it down.
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up.
They're out of...
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
Yeah.
Sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts careless enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
Yeah, getting there. I think one more will do it.
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
No, I was wrong.
Sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat.
No more. I need more personality.
Want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
Close.
They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter.
Got it. I think.
Want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple, easy answers they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough. Facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter. They like it sweeter. They'll ground you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on the buzz. Can't see through the fuzz. If you're looking for life and you find earth, leave it.
I actually want to do way more layers on the leave it. I think that should stand out more instead of being, like, alone.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it.
Leave it.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Whoa. No, give me more than that. Need longer than that. Come on.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it. 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 Earth. Leave it.
I don't know what that fucking last one is. Again.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it.
I did that one already.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it.
Oh, that's unison. Leave it.
You're looking for life and you find Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it.
That one. Okay.
Find Earth. Leave it. Find Earth. Leave it. 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 You find Earth. Leave it. Leave it.
What? No, zoom. Whoa. Okay. What happened?
Find Earth. Leave it. Life and you find Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Earth. You find Earth. Leave it. You find Earth. Leave it. Earth. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Okay, I gotta, okay. There's one there, I gotta do another, hang on.
I mean it.
It's gotta be point.
I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Of a past where they had it all sweeter. They like it sweeter. They'll grind to dawn, so you'll find it's powdered ether.
Alright, I got, whoa. I got everything. I got everything. Okay, there's my mic. Holy shit. Didn't unmute. Alright, so I pretty much got everything I wanted to do work-wise done. just to recap the beginning of the stream before I link you all to Spoonie. Buzzified is a thing that is happening currently. It is what it is. It's called Buzzified Systemic Suburbanite, and it's sort of a reflection on where we're at. And there's a plague doctor. Okay. Fixed instrument. Yeah, the instrumentals on Bandcamp. They're there. There were a couple things that needed fixing, and they are fixed. They are complete now. The instrumentals will be coming to Spotify over the next few days. I will let everybody know as those go live on Twitter and in my Discord. And as they go live, there will be playlists, so you can listen to stuff in the background and not get DMCA'd if you stream or if you're just chilling. Also, it's a full moon. That's about it. So yeah, thanks for chilling. I've done this stream for years now. Every time there's a case day, I have to reconnect with this, even though I haven't been doing this very much. I appreciate this. Thanks everybody for keeping the conversation going. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. I didn't try to push for donations because main thing I'm trying to do is get you all to go stream my shit on Spotify so I can get sync money. No. Main reason I wanted to do this is because I've been doing this every year. But it's been a good little revisiting of past and present and future. Next thing I'm doing after Buzzified is going to be called Stellar Side. Like I said, it's going to be like guitar oriented. After 3 of this EPs, I'm going to have 1 that's totally different. And then there's going to be another 3 on the other side. So like the first 3 are sort of like one arc. Then there's going to be an outlier and 3 more things. And that's going to be what I'm doing. So I'm probably going to be at this for like 4 or 5 more years doing the IDs. And I think that's it. Also, yeah, I am going to be doing a video of the Welcome to the Internet cover on the reed organ. It's that'll be sometime next month, most likely. Hold me to that. I've been rehearsing for it a fuck ton. There's no way it's not gonna happen. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks everybody for coming. Happy Moon Day. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what people call it. Happy Hike Day. Happy day. I don't know when I'm gonna be seeing you next. If I do, it'll probably be in a less realistic, less upfront capacity. You see, I have a lot of videos to upload. They're gonna be interesting. So, good luck out there. Keep climbing. Come on. Give me the moon. There we go. It's gone. So good luck out there. Keep climbing. Have a good night. Have a good dinner. I gotta go eat as well. It's been a crazy 9 years / 5 years. And here's to like at least 9 more. If not here doing this, then doing something more interesting and having a reason to touch base. Thanks for sticking with me. I keep saying have a good night. Good luck. Keep climbing. Do not look down.